Lincoln, I can't leave you, and I can't leave my family.
No. This is insanity. I will call the DA's office myself.
It won't do you any good. If Dr. Russell won't accept the plea bargain for the 3 counts of attempted murder, she'll go to jail for the rest of her life.
She is innocent.
Please, there has to be something that you can do.
I'm sorry to be so blunt, Dr. Russell, but if you don't let me plead you out to aggravated assault, you'll be in the state pen until you're an old woman.
Belong together. I can feel it, can't you? Listen, sweetheart, listen to your heart and tell me that you know we belong together.
Where are you, TC? Seem like you're a million miles away.
Just have a lot on my mind.
Me too. I have been so busy making plans for our wedding.
Eat up, Endora. Then it's time for bed. What with causing the earthquake and the tsunami, we've been 2 very busy witches. We need our rest. Well, we've created all sorts of trouble for the people of Harmony, haven't we? Speaking of trouble, what Kay is doing out there with your half-brother Fox? So I didn't know.
So... Seems like we're in the same boat when it comes to relationships, huh?
Yeah, both of our boats have pretty much sunk.
Yeah, they have. I mean, come on, right? I find out that Whitney, the woman that I loved with all my heart, lied to me from the beginning. Miles isn't my son. He's Chad's. What is that?
And I've finally admitted to myself that Miguel, who I've loved since I was a little girl, is never coming back to me.
Earthquake, the tsunami, that was nice.
So other than that, Mrs. Lincoln, how'd you like to play?
I like you, Kay. You make me laugh.
I like you too, Fox.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And that's progress. So, what do we do now?
Is gone. Luis is gone. And unless by some miracle the courts award him to me, Mark is gone too. I have absolutely nothing to live for. Nothing at all. What am I going to do?
The tsunami trashed the entire street, but Tabitha's house looks great. Is that weird or what?
It's good seeing you. I was so worried.
I'm fine. How are Kay and the baby and
Everyone's
Jessica?
fine. Kay and Maria next door, Tabitha's, and Jessica's upstairs asleep.
Wait, she's here?
Yeah. Kay and Fox found her and brought her home.
Oh, now there's something to thank God about, huh?
It's a miracle, all right.
Have you seen Fancy?
Yeah, I was with her throughout the entire disaster. She's fine. She's on her way home right now with Crane Security. Alistair sent out a boat to find her.
I was so worried because I hadn't heard anything from her.
Yeah, takes more than a tsunami to bring Fancy down, huh?
Yeah. So did Crane Security bring you home as well?
Yeah, right. The guy left me standing in the middle of the flood. He said he only had orders to rescue Fancy.
Fancy didn't insist that they take you in the boat? It's so typical. She is so selfish, just like Alistair.
You better get inside, miss. It looks like rain.
After what I've been through, I'm not afraid of a little water.
All right. I'll be in the guardhouse. Just call if you need me.
Don't hold your breath. I hope Noah made it home okay. Well, she's not staying here, so tell her to leave.
It's all right. Teresa, you know this isn't a good idea. You can't stay here.
You cannot give orders around here, Ethan. Remember that you and your wife are here because of my generosity. Now, this is my home, and Teresa is my guest.
Thank you, Alistair.
You're welcome.
So where will I be sleeping? In my old bedroom?
Yeah, well, that'll be all right. That'll be fine until I can make more permanent arrangements.
Okay. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go see my daughter.
All right.
You're not going anywhere near my
You know
baby.
what? Back off, Gwen. She is my baby. I am her mother. I'm going to be living in the mansion now, and I'm the only one she will ever call mommy, and there's not a damn thing that you can do about it.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life.
I'm so happy you're safe. I'm gonna go check on Jessica. Be right back.
Hey, call me if she's awake, all right? I'd like to give her a hug.
Absolutely.
I still cannot believe that Alistair wouldn't help you. What am I saying? Of course I can believe it. The man is pure evil, but that Fancy didn't insist that they take you in the boat. It's just,
Hey, don't worry about it, all right? I'm home.
I'm so glad your father, he was so worried.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, what happened? I can't hear you. I'm tired of waiting. I'm leaving.
Fancy, no, no!
Noah, that's a bad burn. How did you get that?
It's just a little accident after the tsunami.
Right, did Fancy have something to do with it?
No, it was completely my fault.
Right, I've heard that before. Look, that needs to be cleaned and bandaged. I'll get the first aid kit. You know, if you were with Fancy during the tsunami, you were in twice as much danger as the rest of us.
It's a nice thing to say about your own daughter.
You know, I love her. I do. It's just, I am well aware of her faults. Did you ever read The Great Gatsby?
Sure.
Well, Daisy Buchanan. You know, rich as blazes and careless about everyone else's feelings. Everyone around her gets hurt. I hate to say it, but that is my daughter. Take my advice for your own good. Stay away from Fancy. Stifling.
Vows are solemn promises, and you vowed you'd never love another girl the way you love me.
Why do I always go for the guys who are taken?
Where are you going? I told you, you aren't
my
going
daughter,
anywhere. She is
Gwen.
not your daughter.
Okay. Back off. Calm down.
Calm down. Frightened. Are you out of your mind? Frightened? Dream
Frightened.
on. Dream
Really?
on, sweetheart.
All right. Why are you causing trouble? Why are you doing this?
Me, Ethan, always me, isn't it? Are you gonna let them speak to me this way, Alistair?
Of course not. You'd better start showing some respect to my house guest if you want to remain house guests yourselves. Do you understand?
Oh, isn't this just great? Isn't this just great? You swore that she wouldn't join forces with Alistair, and now look what happened. Now that girl is living in this house. You know what she's gonna do next? Next, she's gonna steal Jane and destroy us in the process. Great. From your lips to God's ears.
I'll have no secrets in my backyard. We know how to fix them, don't we? Huh?
Just gonna sit out here all night, or?
It looks like rain, so we'll get pretty drenched if we do.
Yeah. You didn't answer my question
More question.
about us liking each other and, you know, what we do.
What do you think?
I think it's a very good question. I think if we're smart, we just go our separate ways. We lick our wounds. I'm still, you know, hurting over Whitney and losing Miles, and you're still hurting over losing Miguel.
Yeah. I mean, come on. No matter what we feel for each other, we're not a couple of silly teenagers here.
Yeah.
We're adults. I mean, Dr. Phil would say that we should probably take some time for ourselves to heal and to get past the hurt and the pain. Because two people on the rebound is just a recipe for disaster.
Well, I think Dr. Phil's absolutely right. Yeah. So, you know, we'll just go our separate ways and just chalk up whatever happened between us to the disaster. Not a disaster, but, you know, the disaster. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, well, good luck to you, Kay Bennett.
To Foxy Crane.
How you can stand there and spout this drivel is beyond me. You have a national reputation for getting your clients off. You've never lost a case. What is so different about this one?
Well, like I said, it all goes back to motive, means, and opportunity. Dr. Russell had all three in all three cases. Then there's the testimony of Liz Sanborn and of your wife, Rebecca Crane. It's a slam dunk for the opposition.
A lawyer is supposed to believe in the innocence of his client. I am not paying some defeatist who's already convicted her before the case even goes to court.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you like it is.
Well, I'll tell you like it is. Get out of here. I'll find better advice elsewhere.
No, Julian.
Get out. You're fired.
First thing I need you to do is help me pick a date. Everything hinges on that. You know, I don't mean to rush you, but if we want a fall wedding, we're already late trying to get started. Oh, I'm thinking mid-October, you know? That way, if we're lucky, the leaves will still be gorgeous. Or else we can do Thanksgiving.
We need to talk.
Well, that's what we're doing. We should have started this talk months ago.
Liz, please listen to me for a minute.
TC, you sound so serious. What is it?
Well, this is serious.
Go on.
Our wedding, I think we should just slow down.
You are my passion for life.
It's so humid out. It's gonna start raining soon. Can't very well sleep here on this park bench. That's it. Gotta move on, Sheridan. Take charge of your life. I will not let Father destroy me. If Luis is successful, and he comes back with Marty, I have to be self-sufficient and prepared to take care of him. And if the court allows it, I'll have to take care of Mark as well. So it's time to take that first step to a new life. And I know just where to start.
No, I hope it didn't sound too harsh, me warning you away from Fancy.
Gee, not at all.
Okay, I know it does. I know. It's just, I know her better than anyone in this world. And she doesn't mean to, but the girl has been trouble since the day she was born. Just stay away from her, Noah. She would run right over you.
Don't worry, all right? I don't need a hit-and-run romance. Fancy's just too high maintenance for me. She's more changeable than the weather. And she sucks all the oxygen out of whatever room she's in. Yeah, no, I need someone more, you know, more steadfast, more trustworthy.
Exactly.
But don't worry, Fancy and I will never be together.
Well, I'm relieved. I am. I mean, I haven't known you very long, Noah, at all, but you seem like a really nice young man, and you seem like you're caring and kind. And you remind me a lot of your father. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Look, I know about your history with my dad, all right? It's obvious you care a lot about him.
Yeah, I do. I do. He's a really good man. And he's been through so much, especially with this Jessica, and well, he's just really relieved that you're here now. You know, and you can help him get through this whole situation.
Yeah. I'd love to stay and help him with Jess, but...
But what? You're not staying? You can't leave, Noah. You can't leave now.
Well, look, Alistair's basically declared open season on all the Bennetts, and, you know, Dad can't find a job anywhere in the state, and I'm sure the same goes for me. Dad's probably worried way too much about money to have me, you know, mooching off him.
Oh, Noah, no, he'd never see it like that, ever.
Yeah, but I would. You know, I feel too much like a burden if I can't find a job.
And that is all Alistair's fault. But I know one person who can convince Alistair to call off the dogs.
He loves me. He loves me not. He loves me. He loves me not. Figures. Fancy, you moron. Stop thinking about that jerk Noah Bennett. He doesn't care about you. He's in love with another woman.
I'll grant you one thing. Alistair and Teresa together, yes, they make one heck of a formidable team.
What are we gonna do?
We're gonna do what we have to do. If Teresa insists on staying in this house, we'll move out. With Jane.
No!
This is a mistake, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, huge.
Both of our hearts have just been broken.
Exactly. I mean, if we get together now, we could regret it for the rest of our lives.
We should stop this instant.
You're absolutely right.
Oh, really, you two. Get a room.
Thank you for believing in me. But do you think that it was so wise to fire the lawyer when the trial may start so soon?
My dear, you do not need a lawyer who thinks you are guilty. I know you're innocent. I know you never tried to kill my father or Liz, and certainly not me. I'd stake my life on it.
All right, then I'm going to put my fate in your hands. But who are we going to get to represent me at this late date?
I want you to come with me.
Where?
Just trust me. Believe that I love you. And I'll always be here for you.
This is very difficult for me,
only two people in love can say anything to one another.
So much has happened lately. Whitney had her baby. She gave it up for adoption. Chad takes him. This earthquake, the tsunami.
And your divorce from Eve.
What I'm trying to say is that our life has been hit by a whirlwind. And we haven't had time to talk about our future.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to do right now. Plan our future together. What are you trying to say, TC?
Liz, what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure we have a future together.
Of course we have a future together. You know, look, I'm wearing your engagement ring. You proposed to me. I said yes. My dreams are coming true.
Liz, proposing to you so soon after I split up with Eve, it was a mistake.
A mistake?
Liz, tried to understand that I was devastated when I found out about Eve and Julian and Chad being their son. All this time they lied.
Yes, they did.
I don't know. But what I do know is I rushed into a relationship without giving myself some time to get over Eve.
So, this is all about Eve.
Yes.
Hey, you hungry? We got a freezer full of defrosted food thanks to the tsunami.
No, I'm fine. Fancy and I were stuck in that snazzy liquor store downtown. We gorged ourselves on gourmet food and wine.
Oh, sounds like a great way to get through the disaster. Hey, what happened to your hand?
It's nothing. It's just a little accident after the tsunami.
So what else did you guys do?
What else?
Yeah, what else did you guys do to pass the time?
You know, this and that.
Wonder who that could be.
Saved by the bell.
Sheridan. Oh, thank God you made it through the tsunami.
Oh, thanks, Sam. How's everyone here?
Everyone's in good shape. Come here.
Hello, Ivy.
Hi, honey.
I don't believe you met my son, Noah. This is Sheridan Crane.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Same here. Oh, you're Alistair's daughter.
Correct.
My condolences.
Noah?
It's all right, Sam. There is no love lost between me and my father. Believe me, the man is pure evil.
Beautiful and smart.
Oh, please, sit down, sit down. Can I get you anything? Coffee, tea?
No, thank you. Actually, I came to ask you a favor. A really big favor.
Anything. What can I do?
Well, I don't need to tell you what I've been through lately, what with Beth leaving with Marty and Luis going after them.
Yeah, you've had it rough.
This might sound foolish, but I can't go back to the cottage. There are just too many memories there of Luis and Marty, and I will be damned if I go stay at my father's house after what he's done to me.
Oh, we pretty much have a full house here, but I could pull out the sofa bed.
Actually, I do need a place to stay, but more than that, I need a job.
A job?
I need to stand on my own 2 feet. I need to keep myself busy.
Well, Sheridan, I'm in no position to hire anyone. I mean, I've been fired thanks to your father. I'm not the chief of police anymore. I couldn't get a job in the whole state.
I know, and I'm really sorry about that. My father is absolutely despicable. But I had a thought. Now that Grace is gone, maybe I could work at the B&B? I mean, as I was walking over here, I noticed that there was a lot of damage, and I could help clean up. I could rent a room, too, and if it's a problem, you don't have to pay me. I need to keep myself busy.
Well, look, I'm sure we could work something out, okay? And, look, we'll definitely pay you. When do you want to get started?
How about now?
Now?
No time like the present.
All right, well, let's get started.
Great. Thank you, Sam. You won't regret this.
You cannot take Jane out of this house.
Do I have to remind you that we have custody of Jane, and I'll take her wherever I want?
and we want to be anywhere you're not.
Alistair, please, will you do something about this?
Oh, I don't think Ethan would be foolish enough to leave this house. Because he would have no way of supporting his wife and child.
I still have my job at Crane Industries.
Not if you leave this house, you don't.
Oh, don't threaten me, Alistair. I have a contract. You can't fire me.
Oh, yes, I can. I mean, you can sue me. But then I have batteries of lawyers who'll make sure that you never draw another dime of your salary. Then I'll make a couple of calls, and no one in this country will ever hire you.
Well, I have my trust funds.
All in Crane-owned banks. Very difficult to make a withdrawal.
Why are you doing this to us?
Bastard.
Now, if you will both excuse us, I have to take care of my very special guest. Shall we?
Yes. I don't trust them. If they leave, our deal is off.
He's not stupid. He'll come to his senses. He'll keep his wife in line. Now, I want you to go upstairs, see your daughter. I have work to do.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
I owe you.
I guess we'll just have to figure out a way of you to repay me. Fancy. Oh, thank God you're safe. Oh.
I'm fine, Grampy.
Oh, even though you look like a drowned rat? I was so worried about you. Why don't you come in the library with me?
I really should clean up.
No, no, no. I insist.
I told you, right? I told you she would do this.
Listen, don't worry. Whatever Alistair says, Teresa stays in this house, we're leaving. With Jane.
Ethan, what are we gonna do about money?
We'll figure something out.
I don't understand this, TC. All our plans, all our dreams. Has Eve threatened you in some way?
No, of course not.
Then I don't get it, TC. What has made you have this change of heart about our wedding?
Liz, I just think my proposing to you was a little premature.
Premature? TC, Eve destroyed your world. She devastated you. You needed to move on with your life, with me. That's what you told me. You said you hated her because of what she did to you. You divorced her. End of story.
Not quite.
What do you mean, TC? What's happened?
Liz, the truth is, I never stopped loving Eve.
Ethan! So glad you're here.
Hope we're not interrupting.
No, not at all.
I need your help.
Help? How?
Well, I realize that I have no right to ask you, considering my behavior toward you when I found out that you were my son.
We've discussed that, Julian. It's not important anymore.
Thank you.
How can I help?
Eve's case is about to go to trial.
Eve, I'm confident you'll be proven innocent. I mean, this whole thing is ridiculous. Plus, I hear you have an incredible lawyer.
Yeah, you have Mike Baragos, right? He's one of the best criminal lawyers in the country.
Well, I'm afraid it didn't work out. He wanted Eve to agree to a plea bargain that would send her to prison for 10 years.
Oh.
Why?
Well, he thinks if the case goes to trial, Eve will lose. She could end up with life in prison. I refuse to have anyone represent her who doesn't believe in her innocence, so I fired him.
Good. I don't blame you. You need a lawyer that believes in her innocence and someone you can trust.
That's why I want you to represent her.
I'm a corporate lawyer, though, Julian. I'm not a criminal one.
Ethan, listen. The law is the law, and you have ample time to prepare the case.
Eve, I believe in your innocence, of course. But we have a lot on our plate right now. I'm sorry. I mean, we might have to leave town.
Ethan, I'm asking you. If this weren't so important, I wouldn't, but it is literally a matter of life and death. Please stay and help us.
It feels so good to have you in my arms.
Yes, it does. She's so little.
Yes, she is. She's gonna grow. Just like you are gonna continue to grow, and Mommy is gonna want you to happen every single day because we're never gonna be separated again. We're always gonna be one big, happy family.
Okay, it's gonna rain soon, so we need to go someplace to be alone.
Yeah. Crane Mansion's out. There's too many eyeballs up there, so...
My dad's house is full.
No.
And Maria sleeps in my room here, so...
Yeah, that's not good. Motel? Motels are probably already packed because of the disaster. Oh, my car. Let's go to my car.
That little thing? Yeah. No, you have a stick shift and no back seat.
Huh.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I know.
And Dora, Fox and Kay can't find out that we're spying on them. You are my clever little witchling. Where did you two come from?
Oh, we were out back.
What's that? In the bowl.
Oh, this is mashed banana soup.
Oh.
It'll be ready soon. You want some?
No, thanks. We were just passing through.
Passing through my Aunt Fanny. Those two deserve some banana soup. They're up to monkey business.
Noah, you heard your father. He needs you. You can't leave Harmony now, for his sake and for Jessica's.
Look, it's not just the job situation, all right? Something happened out in Vegas, and, well, it followed me home.
I figured as much. You and Fancy were far too evasive. What happened?
I'll try to spare you the details, but look, I was hiding in this hotel room, and I stumbled onto a lot of cash and a dead body. And, well, now the money's gone, and the guys who it belonged to, they want it back. And two of them followed me back here to Harmony, and well, I managed to get away from them during the earthquake and everything, but look, I'm just worried that it's not over, you know? It's just too dangerous for my family if I stay around here.
Did Fancy have something to do with all this?
Why would you say that?
Well, there's my answer. So why is the money gone? Oh, right. Don't tell me Fancy took it.
Whoa, hey, I didn't say that,
No,
all
you
right?
didn't have to, because I knew she was up to no good.
Nevertheless, look, it's just better if I get out of here.
No. No, don't leave yet. Let me try something.
Like what?
Never mind. Just promise me you won't leave.
All right. I mean, at least not yet.
I was worried about you, Pumpkin. You join me?
Oof. No, thanks. I was stuck in a liquor store during the tsunami. Had enough booze.
Were you alone?
No, I was with a friend.
What friend?
What was their
Oh,
name?
what was her name? Well, I'll call the guardhouse, find out for myself.
It's all right. I was with Noah Bennett.
What did I tell you? You no business associating with the Bennetts. They're scum. And Noah's beneath you.
Tell me about it. He's a total deadbeat. But he was useful during the disaster.
Just how useful was he?
You know that little problem I had out in Vegas?
Stolen money, corpse.
That's the one. Well, right before the earthquake, these two goons from Vegas showed up in Harmony and kidnapped me.
They kidnapped you?
And they wanted their money back. Can you imagine? So Noah followed them and rescued me just when the earthquake struck. Two goons died.
Well, that's good.
I'm scared, Grandfather. I bet those guys from the Strip will send more goons to get that money back.
Well, yeah, I imagine they would. I'll tell you what, though, I'll check into it, find out what I can.
Thank you.
Now, I'll do anything to help you, Fancy. But I will never help Noah. Never.
Fine with me.
Almost everyone who stays here always reserves a head. Get any walk-in crowd, just write their name and addresses down here, run their credit card here, and you're all set.
Great. Sounds easy enough.
Listen, why don't you go up and go to bed? There's no one gonna show up this late.
Oh, I'll get a head start on the mess. Thank you, Sam, for the opportunity.
No problem. I'll send the kids over tomorrow to help you clean up. Grace would be horrified with this mess. She always kept this place spotless. Well, and again, she always did everything so well. Anyway, there you go. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. You and I need to talk.
Talk about what, Mother?
Noah Bennett, and how you are going to save his life.
I want my wife back.
You and Eve are both gonna pay for this.
Maybe someone's playing our song.
Last year, The Biggest Loser inspired a nation.
You have changed my life, too. I'm so proud of you.
This fall, The Biggest Loser returns with bigger challenges
Oh, my God.
and one big twist.
It's men versus women.
But from the doctor, the cop, and the bride-to-be, it will change their lives forever.
You believed in me when I didn't believe in myself, and I just want to say thank you.
The Biggest Loser, NBC Tuesdays.